At Home Eats, I'm Shelby B The RD, and in this video, I'm gonna make my homemade turkey bolognese. It is a great alternative to the regular sauce that's typically made with beef, pork, and veal, and I really like this because it focuses on lean proteins and vegetables with a light tomato sauce. So let's get started. So we've got all of our ingredients here, all of our raw ingredients. So we've got our carrots, we've got our celery, our onion, and our ground turkey. We've got some tomato paste, and we have some other seasonings that we're gonna add along the way. So all of this is gonna be prepared on our stove, so let's take it on over. So we're gonna start with some olive oil, and I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons or so of olive oil in here, just like that. All right, so we're gonna add in our onion first, our onion and garlic. Give that a nice coating, that shot of garlic flavor, and then I'm gonna add in our carrots. Smells amazing already. And we're gonna add in our celery. And then get our vegetables going. Our vegetables going. I'm gonna mix them, make sure they get like a little softer. The medium, we got it on medium heat. So to our vegetables, I'm just gonna add in like a dash of salt. This would be helpful for when we add in the tomatoes too. So not too much. Softer. I cut them in a rustic kind of cut because that's the beautiful thing about bolognese, is that it's all about the meat and the vegetables, not necessarily about the sauciness of it. And so that's why I decided to cut it in more kind of rustic type of chop. Alright, so our onions are nice and translucent. Our celery softened up, and so have our carrots. So it is time to add in our turkey. And this turkey is not the super lean kind, this is the 85%. So I wanted a little bit more fat with this because the meat is the star. And so we're adding the veggies and the meat, of course. Alright, so we've got our meat in here, and we're just gonna mix this up while it's still on the medium heat, and it's gonna cook. Now we can add in our seasonings. All right, we're gonna start with our oregano. So we're gonna do about a ½ teaspoon of oregano. And do about a ½ teaspoon of red pepper flakes. You can add more if you want it to be a little bit more like spicy. This will just add like a nice kick to it. We're going to do a full teaspoon of basil, a full teaspoon of parsley, a ½ teaspoon of fennel seed, which is my favorite. It gives it like a nice like sausage taste without having to have that in there. Okay, perfect. So then we're just going to mix. Incorporate all those yummy flavors in there. Make sure that your heat is still going. This is a really easy and fun also one pot meal. Everything goes in this one pot and then it cooks. Once we get everything going, it's gonna cook and develop flavor for close to an hour. And then you add this over some yummy pasta. It could be whole wheat pasta, brown rice pasta, the red lentil pasta, or even your typical like egg noodles. So again, this is going, and we just want it to cook a little bit more, and then we're going to add in our tomato paste and our tomatoes. So we've added our tomato paste, we've added our 1 cup of our crushed tomatoes, which was a full tomato, 2 full tomatoes in there, and then a little bit of the sauce. And to finish our sauce off, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of wine. Right now I have white wine, so I'm going to use what I have. I always tell people use what you have, especially when it comes to things that you have to boil or something like that. The alcohol will boil off, or cook off, better yet, and so the flavors will come through at the end. I'm okay with using white wine for this because it's going to be really light because this is turkey, right? So we just added the white wine in there. You can leave it out if you would like. Just remember it's just going to cook off. So we're just really doing that for the flavor, okay? It looks great. All right. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some more water to this because we want it to consistently simmer for the next hour, okay? So then we're going to add in some water, and water just to kind of cover it, okay? The water should be hot. You always want to add hot to hot, so just add some hot water until it covers the meat. And so that is about 1/2 cup of water that I added. And you kind of push the meat down a little bit. Perfect, perfect, all right. So that is good. And then we're gonna let this kind of simmer away for about an hour, and then we'll come back to it. So now that we've served up a little bowl of our bolognese, I've added some fresh Parmesan cheese because that makes it that much better, right? And I'm just gonna taste it now. And again, this is after like an hour or so of it just kind of simmering away. It's really hot. Really hot. When I say that the vegetables and the meat, and this is the difference between a bolognese and like a regular spaghetti sauce. I'm tasting the turkey, I'm tasting the carrot, I'm tasting the celery, the garlic. It's very, very light, and you can add this in a whole grain pasta, like I mentioned earlier, like a whole wheat pasta. You can have this even on like a whole grain roll and have like a nice little sub roll. In this bolognese, I just added the carrots and the celery, which is typical for a traditional bolognese. Feel free to add any vegetables you would like green beans, green peas, or zucchini to add additional fiber. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my website, shelbyb.therd.com. That's got a free recipe ebook for you to download. It's filled with 10 easy recipes that are RD approved. And let me know what you guys think of this turkey bolognese. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment below, share on your Facebook, your Instagram, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.